Hey, welcome. Let me just give you this gist of how I was almost wiped. I mean, my phone was almost wiped. No, wiped out. It was not a funny experience at all. Uh, like 3 days. It was crazy. It's crazy. Um, I think it started on Thursday morning. Thursday. Yeah, started on Thursday. Friday morning, one of my the associations I belong to, the president actually called me and said, you know, that they were receiving, some content in a specific WhatsApp group like that, and that WhatsApp group, we're not supposed to post, those kind of content. And I went back. That was on the morning Friday, and I looked. I didn't send this. I looked at, some other chats like that, and I realized that some content, links were being posted from me. Like that, I was wondering what exactly is happening here. So I had to apologize, to the president, organization, and all that. And by the time I went through everything, I realized that I was no longer in control of my phone. So what was running through my mind at that time is, could it be that my phone had been hacked? Oh my goodness, it was a terrible feeling. So anytime I would chat like this, all those links, would just come in and that, and I was like, what is this? What's going on here? So what I did was I apologized, and I told, in fact, I sent out broadcasts, to people not to click on those links. And in fact, I sent out word to all those platforms that they should please remove me for now on all platforms. Because I realized that the messages, kept coming from my phone, and the way these things work. Once this messages come out of your phone, if anybody else clicks on, those links, they're going to be exposed. Quote, their phones may actually be taken over. So either act, either infiltrated, whatever it is. But I didn't want, all that to spread. People had to be responsible. So that was I told them to take me off all the platforms, at least for the time being, while I get to resolve whatever was happening to my phone at that time. I was able to do that, but I was worried. Where did all this come from? I didn't know what to do, and I kept thinking about the filtration of my apps, and then the next thing was like, oh my god, my bank account. I hope that I won't start seeing alerts that some monies have been moved, away from my account. I was almost depressed. Anyway, at least I was able to take, one or two measures like that. The first one, tell people to take me off platforms, at least to save people from being, infiltrated, to save other phones, in quote, from being infiltrated. The next thing I was at work on Friday, and my colleagues would send mail to me, and then they started saying a reply. I was busy. Where was the? I mean, where were the replies coming from? I said, okay, they've taken over my phone. My mail was terrible. Go Gmail, Yahoo Mail. oh, it was a terrible experience for me. I was really worried. So eventually I uninstalled WhatsApp, thinking that at least if I get to do that, maybe something would happen and all this infiltration would stop. So when I uninstalled, I now installed back again. Um, was still there. Saturday morning, I early in the morning, I was just thinking. I think we're having devotion or something. So just occurred to me, why don't I try downloading an antivirus? Probably, maybe that would work. And all that. Um, so after devotion, I downloaded antivirus. Now I went onto Play Store. The first thing I did was to look at my options. I just typed in strong antivirus and all that. So brought out some options, and I looked at the review, because that's usually the first thing I do whenever I want to download any app. I go straight to the reviews and see how many stars accrues to that particular app, and it was a good one. I think that particular app that I downloaded had about 4.6 over 5 recommendation. So that was good review. Now because I saw that, I just instantly downloaded that app. Whenever you have reviews like that and commendations, then you should go ahead and download. So that was what I did. I downloaded AVG antivirus, that app, just to help. Now, after downloading, I don't think it was more than 1 minute, and the virus started clearing all these things from my phone. I downloaded the free version. There's a paid version too, but the free version was very, very potent, to clear everything. It was like magic. It brought out everything, and then everything started to normalize, on my phone. That was when I actually felt relieved. So I said that I will share, with people. So if you don't have an antivirus, I'm an advocate now. If you don't have an antivirus on your phone, if you use Android, I think you should just go ahead to the Play Store. Don't even waste time. Download AVG. You say there, download AVG antivirus. Install it. Let it clear all the malware, all the funny links, on your phone. It will go as far as your web, browser. It would clear your phone, basically, of unwanted guests, or like that. So I said I was going to talk about this. So please go and download antivirus, the AVG one, recommendation. Yes. They're not paying me to do this, but I mean, it's something that I benefited from, so I should share. So don't waste time on this. Right now, if you're watching now, please go to Play Store, go and download that app for your Android, devices. If you're using iPhone, I don't know, you may need to go to your store and find out what antivirus you would be able to use. But I repeat, AVG antivirus. If you're using Android phone, go and download this right now. It works effectively. All right. So once you do that, in about a minute or two, it will just clear everything. It will be like magic. All right, guys, so I hope you've been able to enjoy this. Now you can drop your comments about your experiences, with infiltration, virus attack, your phone and all that, on your devices. Just put it down in the comment section. Let's know what you did about, what happened and all that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said before, comment. You can share on your status, if it's WhatsApp, if any of your social media channels. Share this, it will benefit somebody. Click that like button, turn on the notification bell icon if you've not, so that you can be having notifications whenever I post a video. I hope you've been able to get this. So I'll see you in my next video. Cheers. Bye for now.